everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rosie and today we are going to the lake in Belgrade, Serbia. So come and join me for today's day trip. Okay, so the first stop is to go in here and try and find some sun cream because I've only got a tiny bit left and I think we're going to need it today. Okay, I found it here. This is what I usually get. It's the Nivea Factor 50 UVA and UVB. So we're going to pick up that. I'll leave it linked on Amazon as well down below because this is what I've been using for years and you can always find it everywhere. But it's always handy to take with you before you go travelling. Okay, next thing is to figure out Google Maps and buses. So at the bus stop just outside the DM where I went in to get the sun cream, but yeah, we still can't figure out which bus we're supposed to get on and where we're supposed to start from because it's sending us a little bit further into town, but I think the bus it's recommending also stops here. Jeremy's gone to have a look. Okay, so we changed our mind. We've actually come to the bus stop where Google Maps is recommending, which is where it starts from. So hopefully there's a bus E2 coming here in about 4 minutes, I think Jeremy said. Okay guys, change of plan. We couldn't figure out the bus thing, so instead we're getting a taxi. So the taxi should take about 15 minutes and then we'll get a bus on the way back and just get a bus into town and be able to walk home from there. Whereas being able to figure out where the bus from here leaves from to get to there was way too confusing for us. So we're doing that and I'll let you know when we get there. Okay guys, we have arrived. This is the current view, lots of boats, but this isn't actually where we're going. We're going to the little bit of lake that's after here. So we just have to walk over here and hopefully it's down there. Okay, so we have made it to the lake. It's very noisy here because this guy down here is doing some work on the pavement, but this is the lake. So we were planning on hiring some bikes and cycling all the way around and like cycle a bit, stop and swim, cycle a bit, stop and get some food and kind of do the whole loop. We've actually just been to look at the bikes. Basically, there's a path that's next to the lake where you can walk, but there's no bikes allowed on here. And the bike path is actually a little bit further out. So we kind of think if we've come to the lake to see the lake, but then if we cycle around and we're actually quite far away and don't see the lake, kind of defies the object of coming here. So we are just going to walk instead. We probably won't walk all the way around because I think it's like an hour to the end. So it'd then be like an hour back to the other end. So 2 hours walking, we'll see. But I think we're just going to walk and stop at some point and get some food, go for a swim, hang out, relax. So it should be really nice. This is the current views. So there's lots of little shops selling drinks and snacks and things like that. But I think there are some restaurants and places where you can actually sit on the beach and sunbathe. So this seems to be where people are starting to sunbathe and lay out, which honestly it's the middle of the day. I don't think I would be that brave. Not without sun cream anyway, but it's beautiful here. Ada Ciganlija, often called Belgrade's Sea, is a huge recreational peninsula just off the city centre in the Sava River. It's a long stretch of beach, around 7 kilometres long, surrounded by woods, green paths, cafes and sports courts. It used to be an island, but it was turned into a peninsula in the 1960s, and it's now a clean artificial lake with safe swimming and paddle boats. Families, athletes and friends come here to swim, cycle, picnic, play tennis or football, sunbathe, and there's even rock climbing and bungee jumping. Whether you're after quiet walks in nature or a wild beach party, Ada has a bit of everything, and it's just minutes from downtown Belgrade. We just walked past some doggies and the little puppies, and they're so cute. Oh my gosh. Hi. Look at them. Hello. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. This one's cute. It's funny how they're all different styles, like this one's a bit newer with glass and black frames and things, whereas some of them are a little bit older and a little bit more like rusty or broken wooden things. And I think we're going to the one over there with the blue umbrellas because we're still about an 8-minute walk and it's the only thing ahead of us, so I think that's where we're going. I was saying to Jeremy, hopefully it's not too popular that there's actually no space for us because the other one is going to be like another 20-minute walk away. Hopefully we can find some space. I think we can. It's going to be gorgeous. Okay, this is where we are. I'll leave the info in the description box down below, but it looks really cute. And We've just found a table with some shade, so we're going to sit here and have some lunch, and then later on we can probably move down there and go for a swim and things like that. It's lovely. Okay guys, we have been for a swim and been waiting quite a little while for our food to arrive, but it's just arrived, so we're about to dig in, but I thought I would show you what we got. So I got trout salad with walnuts and lots of goodness. I also got some bread, which I think comes with it. Jeremy got this
chicken cream something.
Chicken stuffed with cream with some chips, and he also got a beer. And then this is our view, which is lovely. Okay guys, it's about 4 p.m. We've now come down to the sort of beach area. It was nice up there, but I feel like it's now time to get a little bit of sun, and the men next to us were very loud. We've just ordered another drink, so Jeremy's got another beer. I've ordered a chocolate milkshake with soy milk, which should be really nice, and we're now just going to lay in the sun and enjoy the water a bit more. This is the current view, so Jeremy's just currently standing in the water. I think I'm going to go in for another dip. But this is so nice. It's like a gorgeous beach, even though it's just a lake. Okay, my chocolate milkshake has arrived. I've not had a milkshake in years, and I asked for it with soy milk, so hopefully it should be. That's pretty good, to be fair. Also got 2 straws, a black and a white, which I don't really know why. Tastes the same. So I've just come out for a walk in the water. I'm going to try not to drop my camera. I also don't have the mic, so I don't think I've vlogged without the mic before. You were using the mic. Jeremy's sat here. And then if I sort of slowly turn you around, this is the lake. The water is so nice and clear. It's lovely, and it's not freezing, but it's not warm either, I wouldn't say. It's so nice. This is such a nice way to spend a Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, and it's been gorgeous. Okay guys, it is 5:10. We decided we're going to head back. I could stay longer, to be honest. Jeremy just, I think, had a little bit of enough. So we're going to wait and see if we can get, there's like little, almost like golf buggies that go all the way around the lake. So I think we're going to wait and see if we can get one of those to go around the opposite direction of where we came from, so we can see the whole lake without spending another hour and a half walking around. I don't know how often they come, so we're just going to either sit and wait or start walking and just flag one down when we see one. But really enjoyed it here. I haven't filmed too much today just because I've been actually relaxing. Like, I had a bit of a snooze. I don't think I told you, we got here, ordered food, went for a swim, came back and ate food, went for a swim, and then I had a snooze, went for a swim and went down there, ordered some more drinks, and it's just been so nice to relax. The men behind me have been very loud all day, and yeah, the music's been a bit loud as well, but apart from that, it has been lovely. So yeah, I was going to wait for a golf buggy cart thing to take us around the lake. Jeremy's just paid the bill while I popped to the toilet, and it was about 36 euros, which is not bad for 2 meals, 3 drinks, and a day basically laying in the shade but then in the sun by a lake. So it was really nice. We're actually walking back the way we came just because we haven't seen any of these little go-kart things, and we don't want to start walking the other way and it'd be like an hour and a half walk versus like a half an hour walk. So we are just going back the way we came, and then if we see something we can jump on and go around all the way around, but otherwise at least we're not starting like a really long journey back home. But if you look over there, I'm going to try and zoom in as well, you can see the big church with a big green dome. I don't know if you'll see it on here, somewhere around here is the city that we've been staying in. We were just saying we haven't seen one of these, and then literally one came up and we were like, oh my god, stop, come and get on. So we're now on one of these. This is so fun. So that's where we just were. We were sat here. Hi guys, it is Thursday. It's 5 to 7 p.m. We have not left the house yet because I think I woke up at like 11 or 12 today. I woke up quite late. And then we basically panicked about our travels because we haven't got anything booked apart from next week in Novi Sad. And then that's it. And we're planning on going to Montenegro. So Jeremy was like, okay, can you help me book this? He's been asking me for weeks and for some reason I keep putting it off. We started looking and realised, oh my God, it's going to be so expensive. So we're going to stay in Serbia a little bit longer than we had planned. And we've basically spent the day looking at buses, trains, accommodation on Airbnb, accommodation on booking.com, accommodation in Serbia, accommodation in Montenegro. Also looked at getting a ferry over to Bari in Italy. It's basically just been a day of planning, which is not fun, and it's not the side of traveling that people usually see or share. Hence, obviously I didn't film it because it's literally us sat on a laptop just like discussing times and dates and buses and trains and all the boring stuff. We've done that all day. I've also edited the video from a couple of days ago where we went to St. Sava, so that's going to be a separate vlog. And then I'm going to put yesterday and today together because it's literally 7 p.m. and we're about to leave the house. So I don't think I've filmed too much yesterday at the lake anyway, so it's not going to be a super long video. So I thought I'd throw this bit on the end of yesterday. But yeah, it's been a very computer heavy day. Lots of Googling, lots of searching, lots of looking on websites. Yeah, not being super exciting today, but this is sort of real life, I guess. This is what it's like when you're traveling and you don't book everything in advance. I think we are actually just going to book the next like 2 months of like travel and accommodation so that it's done and we're not panicking, because the problem is because we're on a budget, we can't just go somewhere and stay in like a 5-star hotel and spend £300 a night on accommodation. We kind of need to be getting the cheapest places. So yeah, that's what we've been doing today anyway. And so this is the outfit of the evening. I've gone for my white dress. I've literally had this maybe 8 years. I had it, I think, before we went to Miami in 2017, which was, yeah, 8 years ago. So probably 8 years, if not longer. This bag is, I'll leave a similar one down below, but this one's from a market in Malaysia. And then I've got on my barefoot sandals, my slides. These are new, I really like them, but they're not great for long distances, so I don't think we'll be walking too much tonight, seeing though it's already 7 p.m. This is going to be my outfit for the evening, and I'll show you around, and I have no idea where we're going or what we're doing. Hopefully we'll get some dinner at some point. Okay guys, I'm going to leave on screen the Google Maps thing of where we are. It's basically the urban part of the neighbourhood, like the antiques urban area, something like that. Anyway, we've we've come to a car park essentially with lots of restaurants. Oh, I can see. Oh, that's better. I was getting blinded. We've come to a car park with different restaurants and bars. Let me just show you. So this is where we came in, and there's a couple of restaurants over on that side, all around here as well. And then there's a tattoo place, a couple more bars. There's like a food porn sign, a couple more bars. Not entirely sure what we're doing here, but this was Jeremy's idea. I'm sure we'll find something cool to look at. Oh, he's down there. I'm going to lose him. Okay, let's go and find him. We're basically going to look for somewhere to eat. I guess we might sit and have a drink if we see somewhere nice. But I think this might be the student-y part of town. There's a lot of young people. That's a nice view. We've got Elvis Presley on this wall. Cute little bar here. More street art over there. Oh, is that it?
Like a local restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, bars. That's like the dive bar. It's quite cool though, it's chill.
Yeah, I think this is like the student part of town. People come out of university and come for a drink here. I don't think there's many tourists here, let's say that much. We've seen people going in here and I was a little bit nervous, but I think it's an art thing. So we're going in. What is going on? Is it a parking lot? Is it an art exhibit? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. It looks like there might be a bar at the back called Cooler. Or is that a club? What is going on? This is some of the artworks. I've zoomed in a bit, so hopefully you can see them. I don't think that is a place for us. I think we're too old for that. Not cool enough. This is the current views. And Jeremy wants to go down a tunnel, apparently. So let's see if we're cool enough for that or not. So we're going down here. What is going on? Oh, it's a tattoo shop. There's somebody there getting tattooed. This is the tattoo shop. Roadkill. This is fun, but this is also a little bit creepy. Climbing. Why does it say climbing? What is going on? Jeremy, if I get murdered, I will not be happy. That's like the penguins from Wallace and Gromit. That looks like a music venue. Kingdom Gym. That's a gym entrance, guys. What else is down here? Vlaz. Is that another bar or something in front? Okay, and then we're coming out this side. And there's another little bar. Right, we're now going to the touristy street. I think that was a little bit more like one of those places, if you know, you know kind of thing, where the cool dudes are. Oh, that's the market over there. Jeremy's coughing his guts up, but over there is the market that we came to the other day to get our fruit and veg. So I sort of know where we are. And I think we're going to go down here. So we actually walked down here the other night when we came back from the silos. And I took a couple of pictures, I can pop it on screen. And I think we're going up this way, but this one's really pretty. I love when there's ivy on the walls. Right, let's go up here. There's a big painting on this wall I've just seen. How pretty is that? Wow. This one's all painted as well. And there's a guy setting up with his guitar. So cute. This is so nice. It's all pebble stone, so make sure you wear sensible shoes. I did not. But there's live music in that one. Skadarlija is known as Belgrade's Bohemian street, and it's full of charm. The cobbled road is lined with old-fashioned buildings, lanterns, flowers, and cosy restaurants where you can hear live music almost every night. It's a great place to come for traditional Serbian food, a glass of wine, and to soak up the atmosphere. Artists, poets, and musicians used to gather here, and it still has that creative, lively vibe. Whether you visit during the day or evening, it's one of the prettiest and most unique streets in the city. The restaurants here are so pretty, like this one with the green and the flowers. Gorgeous. There's no one there. And that's just looking down the street we've just walked up. And then there's a really nice outside bar as well. So cute. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, nice. Little water feature there. There's a couple more restaurants, and then I feel like we might be at the end of this little strip. There's another open bar there. And then I guess a couple more restaurants. And then we're back into regular Belgrade architecture. Quite the contrast, isn't it? Should we go back down? Find somewhere to eat. So we've decided we're going to come to this place for a drink and listen to the guy singing his guitar. I've seen that mojito is like €5, so I think that'll be quite nice.
That looks good.
Okay guys, we are back home. Really enjoyed that part of town, like the Bohemian district, I guess it's called. Really enjoyed it, had fun with the musicians at dinner time. Well, actually, first of all, we went for a drink at the place with the red car. I think I showed you that. The guy was literally right behind me there, so I couldn't talk to you when we were there. I had a passion fruit kombucha, which was delicious, and Jeremy had a beer, I think he got. And then we went to the restaurant that was all green. I think I might have showed you before it got busy, but it was nice and green walls and things. We had dinner there. We had a mixed plate of meats and cheeses, and then Jeremy ordered like it was chicken, beef and pork with cheese and potatoes. And then I ordered a Greek salad, and we just kind of shared everything. We didn't get a drink there, and then came home. So that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed yesterday at the lake, and then today looking around the Bohemian district. Make sure you stay tuned for more travel vlogs from Serbia, and then we'll be going to Montenegro and Bosnia and Herzegovina, I think it's called. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.